want to ask questions? Or you want me to?
You can handle most of it. If
Sure.
I have any,
Coach, just opening statement about the game.
Yeah, Marcus does a great job with his team. You know, like, they fight. You know, they have young kids, and they just fought their tails off, right? And they've been doing that for the regular season. They're right on the edge. They lost a lot of close games, and all of a sudden they caught fire, and they fought their tails off. You know, I had a chance to watch them. Now we played them last year in the regular season, and now just this, and I'm just so impressed with how hard these guys play. And I mean, they had a shot there at the end to win. We're up 12 2 minutes ago. We kept fighting. We knew that was going to be the case. I'm also really proud of my guys. It wasn't our prettiest effort tonight. It wasn't our best. But not to be the best, you have to win so you can advance. And so I thought we did enough to do that. Now a lot of that not being our best was a lot because of Mary Washington. It was because of those guys for sure. But we did enough to advance. And second time in school history we get to the Elite Eight, and since 2014. Just real excited for these guys. So let's go.
Yeah, you kind of said it, but really it was a great game back and forth. Those last 5 minutes when Jair hit that big three, put you guys up 12. I thought that was game over. We all did on the scores table. But talk about just the last couple minutes there. Again, you guys weren't at your best, but you battled through and you got the win. That's all.
Yeah, you know, if you want to watch how to blow a 12-point lead in the last 2 minutes, you probably watch those 2 minutes, right? Like we just missed free throws, a couple turnovers, fouls. And so it wasn't our best for sure, those last 2 minutes. And with that being said, a mentor of mine always used to say, when you're trying to win a championship, you're going to have a bad one, right? You're going to have one where, not a bad one, you're going to have one where you just don't play your best. You're not as connected, and you got to figure it out, right? And I told our guys, we weren't good enough in the last 2 minutes, but we were good enough, in that first 18 minutes of the second half to be able to do that. Now, you can't do that very often, but we were good enough in that first 18 minutes to do it. I don't really want to talk about the last 2 minutes. We can talk about everything else, but the last 2 minutes we're going to have to get better, and we will.
You can blame me on that one. But Ben, big 27 points. Really had the game going early, but then late too. Talk about what was working for you out there tonight.
Yeah, early on, Coach and I talked about it. I thought I was a little bit anxious, and I wasn't really letting it come to me. I feel like I'm at my best when I let the game come to me, and I felt like that's really what got going in the second half. I played off guys like Jair, Logan, and AJ, and dudes off the bench were bringing great energy for me. They're telling me to keep shooting, and keep attacking, and keep controlling the game, and I thought overall I did a pretty good job of that outside of that last 2 minutes where we got to be better, but yeah.
And Jair, I didn't think you scored for the first 8 or so minutes of the game, but still finished with 25 and 7, shot 10 of 13, 4 or 5 from 3, some big shots in there. Talk about your offensive game, especially in the second half.
Yeah, so I operate a lot on energy, and so during halftime, my teammates, my coach Z was on me saying, we're working first half, we were too silent, and like you said, you was too in your head, and this is Sweet 16, and we gotta let everything go, and she stresses the message, play with joy, and that second half, my goal was to really just, bring as much energy as I can and play with joy, and that just happened to translate to the offensive scoring side, but that was just a product of, playing with joy and excitement, and having confidence in my teammates behind me.
And what's the next 24 hours like for you guys? Obviously, I'm sure you don't care who you play next, but talk about how you move past this one, get ready for the next one, just 24 hours from now.
You want to take that? You want me to take that? You want to take it?
Shoot.
What are you guys going to do next
You got
24
the
hours?
schedule. Yeah, I would say first thing is making sure we hydrate, eat good, and take care of our bodies. We can't control when we play next, so we know that game's going on in like an hour. So the coaches always do a really good job of getting us a really good scout. And so we'll stay tuned for that, and I'm sure shoot around tomorrow, and then game tomorrow, I think 7 or 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll try to get off our feet as quick as we can here. Get our feet, watch the game, probably stream it at the hotel. Our staff will stay and watch it, but our guys will get back, get some food, stream it, and then we'll meet tonight after this game's over, kind of do a quick film, of some offensive, defensive flow of the other team, and then tomorrow is like a game day again. The UA really prepares you for back-to-back stuff. Like you don't play Friday, Saturday, but you play Friday, travel Saturday, play Sunday, totally different cities. So you kind of prepare for that short prep. And then last weekend, we play in the Great Lakes Invitational. We played in the UA Challenge. Like there's some things that we do during the year to really get ready for that prep. And we try to sleep. It's important. I'm much better at it now as I'm older. Like you can stay up all night and watch film. These guys can stay up all night and be anxious. I remember the first time we went to the Elite Eight. I don't think any of my players slept because we hit the last second shot to win. So I don't think we slept because we didn't get done. And that's hard. So to be able to compartmentalize and get on to the next thing is important for us right now. We have two really good teams that are playing now, and we're going to have to compete.
You good? All right. Thanks, guys. All set.
Excited. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, congrats.